Hello and welcome to the Wild West Gamer. I am the Wild West Gamer, and first of all, apologies for the really bad quality of the video. I know it looks really sucky. I am currently using my laptop's webcam, not the best one. I'm currently looking at it, resolution of 640p, so a little bit old school. Probably the syncing on my voice is going to go, out the window with my lips, so it's going to probably look like I'm talking in tongues, and the sound quality could be pretty poor. But I wanted to get started. I've got the channel set up on YouTube, and especially with everything that's been happening recently, I couldn't wait. I am going to try and get my hands on the better tech, but so far this is all I've got. So apologies if you can't stand the old school look. I know that it's not as good as a lot of what the other guys on YouTube are using. PewDiePie, Angry Joe, people like that. The guys who sort of inspired me to start doing this. Their stuff looks cool, but everyone's got to start somewhere. So I hope that you guys, especially the guys of you who like this, hopefully you'll stick with me and hopefully see how things evolve. But this is just an introductory video to say hello. And basically for me to tell you guys what I really plan to do. We're now coming up to the new generation, which is a really bizarre thing to say considering that about 6 years ago, we were talking about the new generation, and that was, filled with, mysticism and wonder about, the PlayStation 3, the Wii and the 360, and how they were going to change the face of gaming, and they have done. And we will be talking about that in a couple videos to come. But with the new generation, it's now the 720, the Wii U, and the PlayStation 4. The Wii U is out. Nintendo never wants to sort of play by tradition, always seem to release theirs whenever they feel like it. Apparently that's from what I hear, it's doing pretty well. I don't think, personally, in my opinion, I don't think it's had as much of a ripple in the pond as the Wii did, just because the Wii was so completely different from really everything we were used to. The Wii U feels perhaps like a bit of a step back to the more traditional roots of gaming, with a handheld controller, though the dual screens is a very cool idea, and they've definitely used it to really complement a lot of video game mechanics. The one I've seen is Zombie U, which is a really cool touch. PlayStation 4, of course, was announced by Sony a 2 weeks ago. I'm a little bit out of it. Working nights does sort of throw your clock a little bit all over the place, so it could have been yesterday, and I'm just completely out of sync with the rest of how the world's working at the moment. But I did keep up to date with a lot of the stuff that was shown, and it was very, very cool. They definitely led with their best foot forward and have learned from their mistakes with the past. With the PlayStation 3, not saying it was a bad console, but it certainly got off to a very rocky start. But this one, they've been honest, quite transparent. They didn't show the console, which was a bit weird, but then again, it's the tech really that we want to see the actual the software. The hardware, it's just a box, isn't it, really? And that's going to change. With the PlayStation 4 blatantly have different models to it, slims, extra slims, and that what it looks like doesn't bother me. It's what functions it has, what it can do, how it plays, and it certainly looks very, very cool. And it'll be nice to see at E3, which I'm sure they'll be showing more of what they've got to offer. But this is just this is sort of giving you ideas of what we're talking about. So it will be a lot of stuff about the upcoming generation, of course. For the time being, the current generation stuff. Sort of what's affecting the video games industry, and of course, a very, very big part of it is going to be looking back to the games of yesteryear. Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 1, bit of PlayStation 2. Just having discussions about it, being quite frank. being honest that, you know, some of these games are better than what we've got at the moment. And, you know, why that is, you know, why is the video game perhaps becoming a little bit complacent, a little bit sluggish, and a little bit slow to innovate? I think it's no surprise that video games like Call of Duty will get brought up in this conversation. They're not bad games, but they're definitely games that seem to have found a format which they're happy to stick with, and don't seem anytime keen on changing it. If it works, cool, but it is going to have a detrimental effect eventually, and it is probably going to be their downfall. But again, this is a conversation we'll have another time in another video. Like I say, I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of sort of a insight into what we're going to be dealing with. I'm also very passionate about you guys leaving comments and opinions and your views in the comments boxes. I want to know what you think. If you guys want to ask me a question, do. If you want to know what my opinion is, you know, and if you guys just want to say, yo, dude, you're talking out your ass, shut up, this is how it is, that's cool. You know, I'd love to see how passionate you guys are about certain things. But as long as it's constructive, as long as you do have an argument to back it up with, you know, do it. Don't just, you know, call me an ass and then just, you know, take off. You know, I know I'm an ass. I don't need to be told. Constructive criticism, though, is always welcome, and I really am very much for you guys engaging me in really, you know, really quite deep debates about, you know, where the video game industry is, where it's been, and where it should go. So yeah, I hope that covers all bases just to start with. Like I say, thank you very much if you're checking this out. I do apologise, like I said at the beginning, for the quality. It is not the best, but you know, hopefully I can get some money together, get some better equipment. One thing I will say quickly is, again, haven't got a DVR. I forget which one it is. So yeah, so there ain't going to be actually any really high quality video reviews. I am going to probably be trying to get the footage again using the laptop's camera. If you guys can bear that, that would be awesome. I mean, if it's going to be the retro games, probably some of you already played them, so you know what it's like. For the rest of you who haven't, hey, it's going to be retro games. So if you're coming here for the graphics, you know, you are not exactly going to be wowed. I do live by the motto that it's quality over clarity. You know, just because a game's got less than brilliant graphics doesn't mean it's a bad game. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this introductory video. You guys like me, perhaps, you know, are interested to see what the rest of my opinions are. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Wild West Gamer. Cheers, see you later.